Hi everybody, this is TheGreenFrog here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be doing episode 15 of my survival series season 3. And today we're going to be building a horse testing arena, as you have probably found out in the title, so that we can test out our horses to see their speed and jump strength. So I've done a ton of work off camera, as you can see here. If you guys remember, which you probably do if you've been watching this series, this used to be an enormous mountain. This mountain here that you see over there, this continued all the way down to where this was, and I had to clear out that entire area, and then all this area around here too, where there were a few blocks of dirt on each level. And it might not seem like a ton of work, but it took like 20 or 30 minutes, because even though I could do the dirt quickly because I have an efficiency 4 shovel which can insta-mine dirt, I don't have a beacon, so the stone, you couldn't insta-mine it. So it took ages because most of the mountain was stone. But we do have a huge area. I designed the horse testing area myself, but it's probably similar to a lot of ones you've seen because, well, there's not that much different. There's not much to do in a horse testing arena other than test speed and strength, or speed and jump strength. And I've based my little speed tester off of ones that I've seen in the past on other videos and whatever. So now that we have this enormous area cleared out, and we actually have our horses over there, you can see that guy's peeking through the door, see what we're doing. I'm just going to leave 2 blocks of space around here diagonally, so 2 blocks on each side, because these are the little things I put down for corners. And then I'm just going to start placing in the fences while I talk about what we're doing. So for the part to test the speed, it's probably similar to a lot of ones that you've seen. It's just a little contraption with like a wooden pressure plate that we can put the horses on, and then some redstone that will open up some fence gates to see how far they can go. And then the jump strength part is just blocks to see how high they can jump, going from 1.5 blocks to the 5 blocks, because I think the maximum jump height for a horse is like 5 blocks and like an 1/8 or something, or a 1/16. That doesn't really matter. So what was the corner for this? Well, let's just bring it out from here because we know this is right. Let's finish making this area. The reason why I made the area so enormous is just so that I'll have plenty of room to have everything that I want to have, with some extra room in between. So let's finish this up. The entrance, even though I would like it to be on the front, it's not going to be on the front because I didn't want to clear out all that mountain when I could clear out some dirt here. So the entrance is actually going to be on this side, believe it or not. Yeah, so that was the corner. I just made it bigger than the rest of them. So the entrance is actually going to be over here on the side, just to save a ton of time digging out, because it took a ton of off-camera work to do this. So we will see. Sorry for the bit of lag. I'm not sure why we have it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll clear out the middle 2. That's centered. And then we'll take our fence gates, which I actually am going to need to make 2 more, because I was forgetting that I was going to want to make fence gates for the entrance as well. And I think I'll actually put some over here for an entrance as well. So I'm going to need to make 4 more, but that is not a big deal at all. So hop inside real quick and do that. I always forget whether the fence gates are the sticks and then the wood inside, or it's the wood and then the sticks inside. I can never remember. But we got plenty of wood, so we will just make some sticks real quick and see which one it is. I'm thinking it's this one, but I could be wrong. Yep, I am wrong. I should remember that, because it's the big posts and then the little things in the middle that are sticks. The sticks go across in this case. So we have 5 sticks, right? So to make 4, we're gonna need some more sticks. So let's make some more sticks. And we think we need that many because we're gonna do this. Because I think you get 3 each time. I know you get 3 fences each time. I assume it's the same with fence gates. Oh, come on. So you need, okay, so I guess I need double this many sticks. Why would you get 3 fences at a time but only 1 fence gate? I don't understand the purpose of that. Just to make us waste resources, I guess? I guess that's the point. So there we go. After a lot of unnecessary work. We have our 15 fence gates. That was ridiculous. Now we can enter on both sides. So I think what I'll do real quick is I think I'll grab my shovel. Might as well quickly clear out some extra area over here, just so that I can easily enter on both sides, because if I'm coming from the stable, then it would make sense to enter from the other side, and if I'm coming from the my house, then it would make more sense to enter on this side. So yeah, so there we go. So I'm gonna pop in here. So I'm thinking I'd be more likely if I was coming in with a horse, obviously, to be coming from the stable. So I'm going to actually have the real start over here, and I can just come the other way if I happen to come with a horse from that direction back from exploring or something. So, so on the right side is where we're going to have our little jump thing. So we're going to get some spruce wood and some slabs so that we can test the jump height of these horses. And we're going to leave 3 blocks on this side and 4 blocks behind. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll be here, and then we're going to leave 3 blocks on this side just like this, and then we're going to start here. So we're going to have 1.5, and I'm just going to leave out the slabs for now so it's easier to do. I'll put the slabs in later. 2, along with 2.5, along with not that. And then 3 is here, doing 2 at a time, you can see here. And then 3.5, along with 4, right there, and then 4.5, and then we will end it out with a 5, which should leave us a little bit of room on this side, which we do have. So now we have that, and that was actually the perfect amount of wood planks. I was not anticipating that, but I'll certainly take it. But I did make the slab, so this should be the right number. So 1.5, 2, and then 2.5 here, along with 3 and 3.5, and then 4 and 4.5, and then the 5 over there. So there we go. So there's our little jump height thing, which leaves us 4 blocks in the back, so the horse has plenty of room. And then on this side of it, which I'm just going to clear this out right now because of how that's annoying me, because that was just like the little corner marking, so I knew where the area was, because I wanted it to be 34 by 20. So I made sure I had the area there. So now we're going to come over here and do the speed thing real quick. So it's going to be the 3rd block in this direction, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th block in this direction, where we have the wooden pressure plate. So I'm just going to quickly make this into planks, and then I'm going to make that wooden pressure plate just like that. So we will place that down there, and then let's see. So we're going to have this. We're going to have 1, 2. No, that's not right. We're going to have this come over here, and then we're going to have. Let's see. So let's put those fence gates back in. We're going to have 1, 2, 3 empty blocks, and then here is where we're going to start putting in all our fence gates. So I guess so if we do it like that, then it's going to go in the other direction. So what would be the smart way to do this? Well, actually, I know, because I was planning on putting wood over here like this, so that I can have right here like the number, the number on the sign, so we can tell how fast it is. So I'm going to place these in real quick, and then that should leave us with some blocks so that we can easily place them in going in the right direction. So we'll just do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Apparently I can't count. One of those was wrong. Hopefully it was the wood, so I don't have to place in more fence gate. Oh, yeah, right, because I went 0, so that's good. And then here we're just going to put down the signs so that I can tell how fast the horses are. Just like this, so that we can rate them by a number 1 to 15. And I tested out in creative mode with the use the command that I believe gives you the fastest possible horse, and I think that can only get a 13 or a 14, so the 15 is plenty. And I didn't try the slowest possible horse, but if the horse can't even get to the 1, then like he doesn't deserve to like be ridden like ever. So I don't think we have to worry about that. So now we're going to do this, and we're going to come around here and grab these repeaters, and we're going to do this along with, wait. Oh, okay, right. So we actually, I was silly. We actually need to clear these blocks out. I should have just built, like sneak to build the bridge across, build it like a bridge, because we actually need these blocks to put in the repeaters that will power those fence gates. So we're going to come around here like this, and then we're going to put that repeater in. We're going to place some redstone all the way around, just like that. And since the 15 is fine because redstone has a signal strength of 15, and then we'll place in, we'll get rid of that torch, and then we'll place in these 15 repeaters along in a line like this, and that is the speed thing completed. So yeah, we're all set. So now what I want to do is I want to quickly go in my house, and I want to actually get some name tags. Now the purpose of getting these name tags is so that I can I can name the horses based on their speed and jump strength, because I don't really care about the health that much as long as it's not like if I have a super good horse, I might put that on there, or the one that has like no health, but should be fine in that department. So I'm gonna go in other, because I've been AFK fishing so much, I have 62 name tags. When I'm on a shortage of those, and I can always get more, so there's absolutely no reason why I can't use a bunch of them right now for stuff that you wouldn't normally use them on. Normally you'd put like them in like a stable with signs or something, but it'd save a lot of time to just do it like this. You can see I've reorganized my chest a little bit. We have building blocks for normal ones, and then stone and cobblestone. But after I did that, I realized, like, look at this. We have like no more room to put any. So I think I need to expand the storage system out. Maybe it even needs to go on one of these walls as well. And we need to have like a bunch of different building block chests. Like a chest for just stone, a chest for cobblestone, a chest for dirt, a chest for netherrack, and then a chest for all the random other stuff, like the grass blocks and the obsidian and the diorite and andesite and granite and the moss stone and the glass and the soul sand and all those weird kind of blocks. So instead of going outside, I'm going to take the little route I made. I'm really not sure which one's faster, but both of them are very quick. This is definitely good for nighttime if I want to avoid mobs. So this is the little underground route I made. If you watched the episode that I made the stable in, you would know that. We have saddles on all these horses except that guy and that guy. So I actually need to go grab those. I am assuming that the reason why those guys don't have saddles is because they're probably horses that I bred, and then they were babies, and I never went back after they grew up. I actually haven't visited that place in a while because I haven't had any need for the horses. So we're gonna pop in here. Actually, I think I made a chest just for them because we have so many of them. So I was gonna grab 4 just in case somehow I did not notice one of my other horses that did not have a saddle. So we're gonna pop back in here, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna hop on the horses and I'm gonna test them out using our new horse testing area that we just made. So first of all, before we can put saddles on these guys, we actually have to tame them. So I'm going to take that redstone out because I need an empty hand. We're certainly not going to need the redstone anytime soon. I think it starts out like a 5 or 10% chance of being tamed. Every time it goes up by 5%, so it's impossible for this to last more than like 20 trials. Because literally the chance will eventually hit 100. There we go. That guy was really nice to me. He has barely any health. Wow, that's crazy. He has less hearts than me. I think that guy, I tried to count really quick, but I think he only has 9. What are you doing? Get out of the doorway. Do you want me to get hurt, mister? Get out of the doorway. You're kind of in my way. And when I ride you, when you're in the doorway, I'm going to take suffocation damage. So get out. Thank you. This guy has plenty of health. This guy has 13. He's decent in terms of health, at least. Wow, that was insanely quick. I thought you said that you're fine with me, and then you buck me off. That makes so much sense. So yeah, it's nighttime, so I don't want these horses getting shot or blown up by creepers or anything, which, believe me, I've seen happen in plenty of Let's Plays in the past. So I'm going to sleep real quick. This time I'm going to take the outside route. I think it might be a bit quicker to take the outside route, but it's nice to do the underground route since it did put some work into it. So yeah, so we're going to come back here, and I'm going to eat up, and I think I'm going to make, not breed them, I think I'm going to test them. So I'm going to start with this guy. Like I said, we're going to name them based on their stats. If they're insanely good stats, I might even give the horse a name. and he might be like whichever horse has the best stats. I'll probably rename him to a name that I like, and then he'll be my main horse. So we're gonna pop in here. We're gonna see this, guys. We're gonna start with the speed. So I'm not gonna sprint, even though I don't think it matters on horses, but it might. So I'm gonna go to the very right edge of the pressure plate and go hit W, hold it down. There we go. We are at 7. So this guy is very slow. So he's a 7, and then for the jump, I'm gonna start with a 2.5. So we can do 2.5. Okay. So he's a 7, and let's see. Can he do a 3-block jump? Hopefully. Come on. Full strength. Nope, not full strength. Hard to get full strength. Come on. Nope. He's at 7 and a 2.5. That is not a very good horse. So, what are you doing? Are you like glitched out or something? What is up with this guy? Is he like trying to fly? You're not Pegasus. Yes, you are a white horse, but I'm really sorry. Your name is not Pegasus. You're probably not going to have much luck flying. Anyway, so he's a 7 and a 2.5. I think what I have to do is I have to pop back here, and I have to name these name tags in an anvil, which is a bit annoying, but yeah. So I'm going to pop in here, and I'm going to, I'm literally just going to do 17 space 2.5. That is his name. And I think what I'm going to do to make this a lot I tried to say quicker and faster in the same word. I'm going to make it fister. Now, I'm going to make it faster by grabbing the anvil along with me, because that will certainly speed things up a bit. So we're going to shift click. No? Can you not? You can't even shift click? Okay, I guess I have to take his saddle off. Shift click. How do you name a horse? How can I not name this horse? It doesn't make any sense. I've seen tons of people name... Okay. You literally just... That was like the complete opposite of what I was expecting. You literally just right click on it. Oh. Are you kidding me? Look at this. I'm sure some of you guys are... If we have like any people watching this video. But anyway, I'm sure some of you guys have noticed what I've done. 17. You do not have a speed of 17. It's not even possible. The fastest horse does not have a speed of 17. Well, this is why I'm glad, because I'm not just going to let that slip by. This is why I'm glad I have an AFK fish farm, because it means that I can do things such as completely wasting a name tag and not even caring about it. Because I had 62 of them before this. So, how about 7 and 2.5? Because as much as I love this guy, I'm not going to say he has a speed of 17, because trust me, it's not even close. So there we go. We got the 7 and the 2.5. We got it right this time. So we're going to pop this guy back here. First I thought half of those guys were gone because I didn't see those guys. So now he's done. This is going to get a bit repetitive, so I think I'm going to do the rest of them off camera, and then I'll let you know which guy's the best. Okay, so I've tested all the horses, and we don't have a single good one, to be perfectly honest with you. Starting with the white ones, we have a 7, 2.5. You notice I put dashes between the speed and the jump height, so it's a lot easier to read. We have a 7, 2.5. We have another 7, 2.5. And then we have higher and lower. We have a 7, 3. And we also have a 7, 2, which is horrible, 2-block height. Now, for the brown ones, we have a 9, 2. Meaning that it has a really good speed it's still not that good, but it's fairly good compared to these 7s we have, but it's a very bad jump height. And then with this guy, we have a 6, 2. That is so bad. It's the worst speed out of all of them, and it's tied for the worst jump. That's ridiculous. 6, 2. I'm never going to ride you ever again. Might as well take the saddle off you. Might as well ride you into the forest and leave you there. It's so useless. Anyway, I'm not sure which one I really want to be my main horse yet. We have 2, 7, 2.5, but obviously 7, 3 is better. So it's between the 7, 3 and the 9, 2. Because it depends. What do I value more? Do I want better speed or do I want better jump height? I'm not really sure at the moment. What I am sure of is that I want to take this anvil back, because there's absolutely no need to have an anvil just sitting there. So we're going to pop back upstairs and put that anvil back. It was a normal anvil and now it is a very damaged anvil because we used so much. We renamed so many name tags, but that's not a huge problem considering that we have over 40 blocks of iron, so we should be fine in that department. What I would like to do though is, because our horses are not very good, I think we're going to show off the amazingness of transportation in my new nether hub. And first of all, I'm going to take this annoying torch off. And I'm going to bring a horse back from the plains. So I'm going to hop down with all my, actually, I shouldn't, there's no need to have these name tags on me. I don't really feel like putting them all the way upstairs. Yes, that's how lazy I am. So I'm just going to put them in there, and I'm going to get rid of all this excess junk. I'll put it away at another point. So I will have something like that, and I guess since I don't want any stone, because I must have put it away, I'll just keep a stack of dirt. So that's good. We have 2 saddles. We should only need 1, because I'm only planning on bringing home 1, because I'm not going to lead 1. That would take way too long. But we're going to hop back on the plane, see if we can find a good horse to bring home. So I'm going to hop through the portal with all my good stuff. Hopefully everything is still nice and secure. Hopefully we're up near y equals 128. See that pigman way down there. Yep, we're here. So now, completely forgot. Okay, so it's this way. Right, so, we have extra mine carts if we need them. I really should have extra rails, to be perfectly honest. I would really rather be safe than sorry. So I think I'm going to grab some extra rails, just to be safe, because I don't want to be, stuck losing all my stuff in the nether. That would not be fun. So I'm just going to do this. I think this is how you make them. Yep. So there's extra 16 rails. And we'll grab an extra minecart as well, just to be safe, because you know me, I'm overly cautious plenty of times, but that's me. I don't know if you watched my original Frogcraft series, and in fact it's been so long that I can barely remember what I'm about to say, but it was something like, we either played on peaceful, no, I don't think we did, but I think what we did was we played on easy, but it was like ridiculous for me to be playing on easy. It was like, wait, I'm actually playing with mobs? It's like, I was so scared to start. It was on easy. That's so ridiculous. But we're gonna go here, and this goes directly to the plains and the mega taiga, so I don't even have to take the second track. Off we go. Even though we only have a powered wheel every 32 blocks, I believe it is still the maximum speed that we can go. I actually did some testing in a testing world. I only went 100 blocks with it, so only like 3 powered rails, but I don't think that's going to make too much of a difference. I don't think. I could be wrong. Could be slowly degrading, very slowly, but it's good enough. And I hear the ghast, but I don't think he's up here because literally I've gone so ridiculous. Like, look at this. We have slabs on top of the portals. We have slabs on top of these blocks. I don't think it's possible for there to be a gas up here. I think if I hit it with a sword, yeah, instantly gone. So let's see, which one is it? Yeah, it's this one right here. Plains. So if we pop through here, it should be the plains. Come on. Let's hope this works. Look at that, yeah. This is, okay, this is not good. Why does it have to be night? I don't know, but who cares? Right, this is awesome because this is like, something like, let's see. What was it? I think it's like, I want to say, like, at least 1,000 blocks away from my house. Actually, I can check real quick. Yeah, it is, let's see. So, those plains in actual overworld coordinates are, ... Let's see. So, they're actually, yeah, they're like 1,700 blocks away from my house in X. That's a very long distance, and like 500 in Z. So that's a huge difference. That's like 1,700 blocks in X. And I got there so quickly because of that amazing nether thing we made. And now that I think about it, we're in plains, and it's night. How can I resist? We must go mob hunting. We must. I'm only at level 9, because I wasted so many levels naming those silly name tags. Apparently, yeah, I've clearly been here before. Well, obviously I have, because I have the portal, but I mean, it's pretty funny how we just have that sitting there. So yeah, we see this horse, here. We'll get that guy later. at the moment, it's really hard to resist with this amazing sword and the low levels that I have. Of course, I can go AFK fishing, but we might as well go mob hunting and get some XP now instead of having to AFK fish. Wow, where'd you come from? And also, bye-bye. He's gone for a while. And also, we can get some mob drops. So I think I'm going to go mob hunting real quick. How can we not when we're right here? Because the plains, one of the two main reasons I have the portal on the plains is obviously #1 for horses, but not only for horses, it's also for mob hunting, because the plains is awesome for mob hunting. Near my house isn't that good, because there's a lot of stuff, but around here in the plains, it's very good because there's so much open space that it's extremely easy to go mob hunting. So I'm just gonna do it for a bit more here. Let's see, what do we have? We'll probably have like eight minutes left in the night is my guess. Oh, did I just get an iron ingot from that guy? I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't know if I had 63 or 64. I know I had one, but I'm not sure which one it was, so that I can't really figure it out. Can always look back in the footage, but to be honest, it really doesn't matter whether he dropped an iron ingot or not. I think I saw it on the ground, but I'm not sure. But again, I really don't care. It'd be nice if he did, but like again, I don't care. Whatever I have is whatever I have. I don't care. Don't explode. Don't explode. Where's my bow anyway? Oh, there. It's right on my hotbar. Like, where is my bow? And it's literally right there on my hotbar. That's silly. Why am I not doing this? That I can left click to attack with my sword and right click to attack with my bow. That would be a smart idea, don't you think? Yeah, it probably would be. So let's see. Is that going up or down? Oh, that's actually going down. There's actually not much time left in the night, which is good and bad. It's good because it means that we can get horses soon, but it's bad because it means that mob hunting is almost over. But I guess that's a good thing in itself as well, because it means that I can continue doing it on camera, because if there were still 7 or 8 minutes left in the night, I wouldn't. Wow, this is Skeleton Central. This is awesome for bones. I wouldn't want to bore you guys with. Oh, and there's a creeper here too. Go away, creeper. I wouldn't want to bore you guys with doing it on camera if there was still a ton of time left. Wow, get away from me, you annoying baby zombie. Since I've been standing in that, are you kidding me? There's 2 of them, and there's lag. Whatever. I have a decent amount of I have a ton of health actually. Wow, how did I get so much XP at once? It's insane. So I have a decent amount of health and I have really good armor, so I should be fine. I just need to eat up real quick. I can't even sprint anymore. And then I should be all set. Hopefully good. We didn't waste the durability of my bow. It's something I often do when I'm trying to eat when I have the bow in my offhand. But there we go. Grab all that nice XP. We got like 4 levels. Certainly didn't hurt. I don't know why I'm gonna grab the sugarcane, because I have like literally like almost an entire double chest full of it at home with my automated sugarcane farm. If you haven't checked out the episode, you really should. Hint hint, it's really good. Hint hint. But anyway, that seems to be good. So now we got some extra sugarcane as well. The sun is rising, the moon is setting, I guess, if you would even say that, but whatever. To be honest, this is the only horse I see. Let's just eliminate this skeleton before he decides to eliminate me or my horse, because neither of those things would be good. So let's eliminate this guy. Goodbye. Thank you very much for your bones, your arrows, and your XP. All of them are greatly appreciated. But I'm going to pop over here. I'm going to see after I get the spider, because obviously he's neutral, but I just want his string. And if you've noticed, if you've been wondering why I've gotten so much stuff, like I got 10 string even though I've only killed like 3 or 4 spiders, it's because I have looting 3. This is the best sword ever. Well, it's not literally, you can get like better stuff like fire aspect, but it's really good. Sharpness 5, sweeping edge 3, looting 3. So we're going to put this out so we can have an empty hand. And we're going to tame this guy. This is the only horse I see. He's a white horse, so he's probably belonging to that same family that we have at home. He's probably the same breed that's like really bad and has like no jump and no speed. But whatever, I'll try him. I'll see. So let's see if this guy's actually going to like me. He's been letting me stay on for a while. Come on. Say yes or no. Oh, come on. You made me wait like 15 seconds and then you said no. Come on. Okay, let me get on. Whatever. I'm going to take that bow out too, because that's not, I don't really want that in my offhand while I'm on a horse. Probably not the best idea. Right clicking down on him. Come on. What is wrong with me? I'm a perfectly nice guy. What is wrong with me? There is nothing wrong with me, so why do you keep... Thank you, that took like 8 years. Anyway, this guy seems like decently fast, I'd say. How good of a jumper is he? He better be able to do 2, to be perfectly honest with you. But, let's see. So, he should be able to do 2. Yeah, he could do 2. Can he do 3? I don't have any slabs on me at the moment. But we should be able to estimate if he can do 2.5. Come on. Come on. Okay, he can't do 2.5. Or he can't do 3. He might be able to do 2.5. So this guy is decent. He seems to have a fairly good speed. He might be able to do 2.5, and at least he can do 2 blocks, which is really what we need. Especially we need 1.5 for fences, and we want 2 as well. This guy attacks my horse and sets it on fire. Thank you very much for not. Right, so these guys I assume are not going to be much better. I'll test them. I'll definitely test them. These 2 that we have, because these I assume, like I said, belong to the same family of brown horses. Wow, that was nice and quick. Let's see, what is this guy like? He's probably pretty slow. What's his jump? If his jump isn't anything good, I'm not taking him. Barely do 2. That was on full jump strength. Full jump strength, he's barely cleared it. Yeah, this guy isn't anything to write home about. He's just like the other guy in terms of jump, probably, maybe even a bit worse, and he's definitely a ton slower. But this guy, believe it or not, this guy I know I purposefully didn't take because his coat is like so ugly with all those pixels, at least in my opinion. Sorry, well, why are they different? I don't know, but if that, I assume it's his baby, even though it's different coat, but whatever. Let's see if this guy, if we can take this guy home. We'll see. He's literally like shaking his head. No, 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 get off me. He shakes his head no and says get off me, and then he lets me on. Okay, sure, whatever. So let's see. This guy is painfully slow. This guy is painfully slow. And does he have a painfully bad jump too? If he does, goodbye, Mr. Horsey. You are not coming. Oh my! This guy's like the 6'2". I swear, this guy's like the 6'2" I have at home. The guy that has the worst, tied for the worst jump and is the single-handedly worst speed. So, at the moment that white guy is the best contender. If I don't see any other horses, then the white guy is the guy that I'm taking home. He has a decent jump. It might be 2.5. He might be my new best horse. If he has a 2.5 jump, then he'd definitely be better than obviously the brown 9.2. And I think I'd probably take, if he's a 9 or above, I'd probably take the extra 2 speed over the half a block from 2.5 to 3, because you don't really need to clear 3 blocks that often. In fact, if you're trying to like clear the top of a tree, like this tree for example, you'd need 4 on that or 5 on that, so the 3 wouldn't really matter very much at all. So I'm just gonna pop around the plains here, take a look, and yeah, I'll let you know if I find any, another horse, and well, if I find another horse, I'll test him, and if he's better, I'll let you know that's the guy I'm gonna take. If not, I'm just gonna take that other guy. Sure, Dark Oak Wood. Must have been from when I was here last. That was weird. I totally did not do that. But anyway, yeah. So I'll keep looking for other horses, and yeah, I'll let you guys know if we find any guy that's better. Okay, guys. So I did not manage to find another horse. So this guy that I originally found is going to be the guy that I'm bringing home. So obviously, I can't bring him through the nether hub, so I'm going to be bringing him home on foot. Well, really on horse, but that's not going to take too long because I am on a horse, so it's going to be way faster than if I was trying to do it by foot like I did before I had the saddles, before I had the AFK fish farm, and I tried to do it just walking with leads. That was ridiculous. But I have the coordinates of my house, which is -129, so very far this way, and then -269, so like in this direction, and if I can find where I went last time, I have some nice tunnels dug out that should make it even faster. I'm almost positive, yeah, if I go through here, if I go through this way, yeah, if I go, because I know I went through this little valley here, and then I pop through here. No, that's just cave. But if I keep going around, I'm almost positive it's somewhere around here, where I made those tunnels in the beginning. So if I come through here, yep, here we go. I had a crafting bench here, and I had this little horse hut. This is where I had all my horses. So if I just mine in here real quick, it should be all fine because I made sure that I lit it up and everything. So there we go. So now if we take this F3 screen off so we can see more clearly, and I'll just open it up. So next time I can get in easily as well. Get into our little entrance here. Okay, that's not a good idea. Okay, this tunnel is only 2 blocks high, which is not good. Okay, so, Mr. Horse. I was not expecting this. I thought it'd just be a nice, easy ride. Right, because I can't really keep riding through this for too long. Well, I suppose I could. And then get to here and just keep riding. I suffocate, who cares? As long as I don't die, I'm fine. Just gonna get off here. I'm gonna heal up. This is a bit ridiculous, but I think it's probably the easiest way to do it. And you can see the block is changing under my face, so we are moving. We are moving. And there we go, we're out. That was ridiculous. We suffocated the entire way, but we got out. So if I keep going here, where is it? It's that way, and we're pretty much, it's at negative 269. So we need to go a bit this way as well. I have a second tunnel toward the very end. I actually have 2 more tunnels, I think, toward the end of my journey. So yeah, I'll try to find those. I know I went through like a forest. I remember going through a forest, and then I had to swim over like a little river. So if I go through those, if I find those tunnels, then I'll go through them because it should save a bit of time. But yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys watch all this. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I am back at home. Okay, so just as nightfall is occurring, we have finished bringing this guy back to my house. So I didn't get to go in all the tunnels because I just lost some of them. The last 2 I didn't, or the last 2 I couldn't find. Yeah, might have even been the last 3 now that I think about it. But either way, I only went through the first one, but that's fine. So I'm just gonna quickly sleep, and then I think we will end off this episode by testing the guy. We had a little situation where we almost lost him. Like, I lost him for like 5 minutes, literally. I spent a ton of time searching for him because I tried to find him because I was suffocating in a tree in the forest. So I had to get off him so I wasn't gonna die of suffocation damage. And then I literally after that could not find him for like 5 minutes. I went through shears, cutting down all the trees everywhere, and it was ridiculous. Yeah, I managed to not find him for like 10 minutes. So I actually thought I put the name tags down there, but I didn't for whatever reason. Now I realize that I actually put them up here. So we'll grab that, and I guess I have a bunch of other junk that I need to put away from that chest. I'll worry about that some other time. So we're going to come outside now that it is day, since I slept the night away. We're going to go to that horse, and we're going to test him. So our best speed so far is 9 with, I think, one of the brown guys. Yeah, 9, but you can only jump 2 blocks. So hopefully this guy has a high speed, but also a decent jump. So let's test this guy. So he seems to be decently fast, and he was nice and fast for getting home. So let's see how fast this guy is. So he's also a 9. So if this guy can jump well, then we got a winner here. So I think he can do 2.5. Yep, he can do 2.5. Can he do 3? That would be awesome if he could do 3. Not with that. Not with that. Come on, full jump. Full jump. What was that? That was weird. No, but he can do 2.5. So I think that's probably good enough. I'm not really sure, but let's see. Our best horse beyond that is, well, well, obviously he's better than the 9.2 because he's a 9.2.5. The only one that jumps 3 blocks is this guy, the 7.3. So he's a 7.3. So, and this guy is a 9 and he's 2.5. I'm not sure why exactly I'd want to jump 3 blocks, so I think that guy that I just took home is going to be my good horse because he is 9.2.5. And right, so he's obviously better than the 9.2, and I think I'd rather have 2 speed points over a extra half block jump. So I'm going to name him. What should I name him? I'm going to name him, if he had a really good jump, I'd name him like Froggy Hopper. I think I'll name a really good jumping horse that if I get him. Let's see, what can I name this guy? This is actually taking a lot of thought. Thinking something with like steed or stallion. Not sure. I'm just gonna call him the Super Stallion. Can't think of anything better at the moment. So that is his name. I'll throw out. What do I not need? I don't know. I'll just throw out those for the moment. I'll get those afterward. And I'm gonna hop down and I will name that guy. Oh wait. Let's actually waste another level and waste another name damage thing because I need to put here 9.2.5 so that if I get another horse I don't have to be like, should he be my new horse or should I keep that guy? Because if I didn't put 9.2.5 I wouldn't know. If I got like a 9.3 I'd be like, was that guy, what was that? And I wouldn't really want to have to test him again every single time I got a new horse. So I just put that at the end, but his name is the Super Stallion. If we can find this guy, this must be him because this guy is 7.2.5, 7.2, 7.2.5, 7.3. So it is this guy, Super Stallion. He's 9.2.5. So that is our actual horse that we're going to be riding. And I'm not sure. I don't think we have any horse armor because if I'm correct, I don't think you can actually get horse armor from AFK fishing. And I'll take that as my new food supply because I knew I had plenty of that waiting in the furnace. So I'll be eating cooked salmon as my food. And I'm going to hop up and grab that those rails. And I think I'll work on reorganizing those chests before next episode. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap up the episode. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like on it. Please subscribe. And I'll see you next time for another video. Goodbye!